seem like every other person that you know is an entrepreneur? Like, when did this happen?
They call me childish. They call me the Holy Ghost, Son of the Most, Father, they don't know me.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another episode of the Anxious Extrovert. Whilst we're in this path of trying to discover who we are and what we're trying to do in this world and what our purpose is and what's going to make us successful, etc, 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 all these pressures. Whilst we're trying to decide on those things, let's talk about it from a career perspective. Like, back in the day, guys, I feel like having a 9-to-5 was like the goal. It used to be that you wanted to be a lawyer, doctor, an engineer. Okay, everything else you may then be a disappointment. But then those 9-to-5s and other 9-to-5s were like in high demand. Only maybe a couple of crazy people were like, yes, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. High risk, yes. High reward, yes. But like, people would look at you and be like, you starting a business for yourself? Like, is that really what you're doing? GaryVee even talks about this all the time. And you know, I love GaryVee as much as the next person. Hey then. But like, GaryVee spoke about it the last time, where it's like, not everyone is supposed to be an entrepreneur, right? And if everyone's an entrepreneur, then who's working for them? It's come to my attention. People are now actually getting criticized for doing 9-to-5. There's this feeling in the air, you know, that you're not good enough unless you're an entrepreneur and you're working for yourself. Let me put this in context. So, like, do you guys remember when B. Simone, you know, the queen of copyright infringement herself, when she did this video, I think, saying that she doesn't want a 9-to-5 guy anymore. She only wants an entrepreneur because they're gonna be able to understand her perspective and it shows a certain level of work ethic. I think that's the gist of what I got from it, but like, don't quote me. It says something along those lines. And I was like, damn. So like, you're dating brackets, right? You're dating brackets. As a woman, okay, let's say you only want to date men. That's 50% of the population. 50% of the population. Let's say you only want to date straight men. Now we're at another 50%. Let's say you have other preferences, like they must be tall, they must be, you know, black, they must be Zimbabwean. Okay, I think I'm just saying my own list over here, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you add all these other things on top of that. Then you're like, I don't want them to be broke anymore because we've decided that we don't want broke people, so I want them to be rich. But then Biz Simone comes in and she's like, I hear you on all those things, but I'd like to add that I also need you to be an entrepreneur. Specifically, rich, yes, but a rich entrepreneur. It needs to come like this. Aren't you at like 2 people in the world? Okay, not 2 people in the world, but at least like 1% of the population, and that's your dating pool. I don't know why life and mating has to be that deep. You know, I don't think so. But to each their own. All I wanted to say with this video is that freelance is cool and everything, but maybe I just want stability. Maybe I just want a check. Let's also not look down on people for their decisions. Like, let's mind our business. If you're able to be an entrepreneur and like that's in your bones, like that's your vibe, because like I've met people and I'll be like, oof. Entrepreneur, sis, entrepreneur. Like, if you're able to do that and to like accept the sacrifice of how many months might go by where you're not getting paid and all this stuff, if you're able to do all that and still start a business and be successful, yes, like go ahead and do it. But it's not for everybody. And like, it's okay to also come to the realization that like, maybe I'm not like the entrepreneur type. Like, I would love to just work in a firm somewhere, you know, and like be partner or become a CFO. Like, I'll help the entrepreneur after he's done what he's done. But like, I don't really want to take risks like that. Like, it's okay. But anyways, guys, that's been my video. Please make sure you go in the comments and you tell me like about your perspectives when it comes to career goals and how things are shifting and social perceptions on things shifting, or just like If you have something that I haven't spoken about that you'd like me to talk about. If you haven't already, please do make sure that you subscribe and you hit the notification bell so that you can see when I post a video.